score midway through the second, and even that I would have considered a bit of a reach.
The things that I do like, and I'm just going to end this, we're going to end this quick because I want to get to the Vikings and finish up, is the offensive lineman that they did pick, Josh Myers, 6'5", 310. And then you've got Royce Newman, 6'5", 310. All right. And then you go on the D-line, you got TJ Slayton, 6'4", 330. Then you've got Cole Van Landen, 6'4", 305. They got size. They got big. And that is great. I know reaches probably should have gone somewhere else. But those offensive linemen are going to protect Rodgers, Love, whoever the quarterback is. They got size. I do like that. Overall, though, I'm going to have to give this a C. I don't think it's a good draft.
Yep. Beat me to it. C minus.
Oh. C, solid C.
All right. And last but certainly not least, the Minnesota Vikings. All right. First round pick, Christian Darrisaw, Virginia Tech tackle. I know you liked him, Dan O'Shea.
I did.
The second pick is third round pick, Texas A&M quarterback, Kellen Mond. I like him. Third round pick, North Carolina linebacker Chaz Surratt. Like I said, ACC defense is not a fan. Third round pick, Ohio State guard Wyatt Davis. Third round pick, Pittsburgh defensive end Patrick Jones. Fourth round pick, Iowa State running back Kene Nwangwu. Fourth round pick, Cal safety Cameron Bynum. Fourth round pick, Florida State defensive end Janarius Robinson. Fifth round pick, Iowa wide receiver Amir Smith-Marset. Fifth round pick, Central Missouri tight end Zach Davidson. Sixth round pick, Pitt defensive tackle Jalen Twyman. All right, so let's just break this down real quick. Christian Darrisaw, good pick. Need an offensive line to protect Kirk Cousins. Outside of that, I'm confused. Why draft a quarterback in the third round? Is Kirk Cousins not good? And if you don't like him anymore, is Kellen Mond a complete change of pace quarterback going to be the guy that you want leading the team in the future? You've got Dalvin Cook, so you've got one of the top five-ish running backs in the NFL. Is Kellen Mond really the guy of the future? And with a third-round pick, taking a quarterback, you're kind of signaling, because Kirk Cousins was a fourth-round pick, that maybe he's the direction you want to go. Chaz Surratt, not a big fan. North Carolina linebacker. Wyatt Davis, love it. Good offensive lineman. Pick 86 in the third round. Patrick Jones, defensive end from Pitt, not a fan. Honestly, I'm confused by their draft. Another team that I think should have went with a wide receiver and offensive line and defensive line. And I feel like they really missed the mark with everyone except Darrisaw and Wyatt Davis.
Okay. I'm going to disagree with you a little bit here. Though I agree with you on Kellen Mond. I didn't really understand that pick. I think he probably would have fallen further, and you're basically in win now mode, so you could be getting guys for that. You can find a backup quarterback later on that fits the same and is a slight downgrade from him and get another player of value. I actually do like Surratt. I completely understand your ACC defense thing. I think he's unless I'm mistaking him for someone, I believe he was a very high character guy and locker room leader, and I think that's what pushed him up draft boards a little bit. His talent level is decent, not amazing, but I think that's what they were drafting him for was the character. Love Darisaw, love Wyatt Davis, and they got solid value. We traded with them, the Jets. They went from 14 to 23 and got 2 extra third rounders out of it. And still got a very solid offensive tackle. I like AVT better. Another one where I thought both teams did very well. Patrick Jones, agreed, not the best player on the board. Hated the Nwanwu pick in the fourth. Made 0 sense. His stats, his tape, nothing suggests that he wouldn't have been in the 7th round or even drafted in the first place. I completely do not understand that pick. Bynum, not great. I love Amir Smith-Marset from Iowa. I think he's going to be pretty good. He's got the talent.
He did fuck Penn State up.
Yeah, and next to JJ, he's going to have a ton of opportunities. And I would guess that they're thinking Irv Smith is going to take a leap because I'm not totally sure what other real talented pass catchers they have. But we'll see. And Davidson and Twyman both looked okay. I didn't really know what to put them as. But yeah, I think huge O-line upgrades that they really needed, especially for a quarterback like Kirk Cousins, who needs his time in the pocket, is not very mobile. So I think they got huge value right there, and also for Dalvin Cook. I think that alone is going to actually significantly improve the Vikings this year, assuming those guys pan out, because their O-line wasn't. I believe their O-line was not atrocious last year. I think it was mediocre. This will open up the run game, which will in turn open up the passing game even more. So, I really, I like those picks so much that it it ups the rest of this draft for me. Mond is a downer, as I said. Nguyen was a huge downer, but I guess it's 1 4th round pick, so it's not like it's the end of the world. But yeah, so.
All right, we got like 1 minute left. So what's your grade? I'm giving them a B. Dan Beebe or Dan O'Shea, what's your grade?
A minus.
A minus.
I put them as a B.
All right. So there it is. Our NFC North.
So much this time.
I know. Our NFC North breakdown. One thing we got left to do before we end this, and that's going to be our This Week in Sports History. July 19th, 1903, the first Tour de France, French rider Maurice Guerin wins inaugural event.
Wow, before Lance Armstrong ruined it.
Yep. All right, guys. That's it for tonight's episode. If you want to check us out on Twitter, we are at Dan D'Antoni. On Facebook, we are Dan D'Antoni Sports. Gmail, DanD'AntoniSports@gmail.com. So for Dan, Tony, and Dan, have a good night.